And German authorities have carried out a series of raids on organizations with suspected links to Hezbollah, which it classifies as a terrorist organization. 54 sites were raided nationwide overnight. Most were connected to an organization called the Hamburg Islamic Center. Authorities are examining whether it can be banned, as they say that it promotes an anti-Semitic and anti-Israel agenda. It comes as Berlin moves to stem a rash of anti-Semitism in the country amid the Israel-Hamas war. Let's listen to what Germany's Interior Minister had to say.
Our measures show that we have Islamist activity in Germany on our radar. I want to make it very clear that we are acting against Islamist extremism, not against any religion or state. But it's also clear that we will not tolerate any Islamist propaganda, any anti-Semitic or anti-Israel agitation in this country.
And for more on this, let's bring in DW's political correspondent, Thomas Sparrow. So what more do we know about these raids, Thomas?
You mentioned the name of the organization that is actually at the center of these raids, the Hamburg Islamic Center. It's not the only organization, but it is the main organization that was targeted as part of these raids. This organization is suspected of having significant influence on mosques and other organizations in Germany. It's also suspected of going against Germany's constitutional order, in particular because it is suspected of supporting the activities here in Germany of Hezbollah, which is described as a terrorist organization and the activities of which are actually banned here in the country. It's important to stress, Sarah, that these are only suspected activities. The raids were also there to get computers, mobile phones and other equipment that was found in the different places that they searched. And now with those items, with those objects, authorities will actually try and identify whether they can take this any step further. So for now, these raids were based on these suspicions related specifically to this organization and a few others that are related to the Hamburg Islamic Center.
And with its history, Germany, it seems under a lot of pressure to counter anti-Semitism, especially in the country. Fill us in there, Thomas.
Because there is another element to these raids, namely that German officials believe that within the circles close to this Hamburg Islamic Center, that there are often cases of anti-Semitic claims, anti-Israeli claims. And if you look at the wider picture, this falls into the efforts that Germany and the German authorities are now carrying out to try and curb and limit an increase in anti-Semitic cases in the country, in particular since the war between Israel and Hamas began. Although there are no concrete conclusive numbers on possible anti-Semitic cases, authorities do believe that they have increased since the war began. And this is something that is not only seen in Germany, other countries in Europe have also seen an increase in anti-Semitic cases, but that is particularly relevant here in Germany because of Germany's history and because of Germany's historical responsibility. So it's certainly something that is of concern not only for German authorities, but by the way, also for German society. There have been nationwide polls revealing that Germans are particularly concerned by this increase in anti-Semitic cases in the country.
DW's political correspondent Thomas Sparrow, thank you.